Well, I'm in a really bad predicament. For anyone who somehow discovers this notebook, congrats! You found the journal of a deceased person. Congratulations, Aries 4 probably. You found Mark Watney's journal from the barren, lifeless rock of Mars. For any layman who is reading this, I'm probably dead. But to clarify what happened, it's a real bad story. You see, we were getting soil samples to see if growing because of Mars would be viable. Then a massive storm kicked up that would knock over the Mars Ascension Vehicle, or MAV for short. We were aborting the mission when a satellite decided to hit me. How I survived, you ask? Well, it goes a bit far back. To save you the grossness, I had some residual metal left in my wound, and I had to perform surgery on myself to get it out. It was pretty gross. So, I'm gonna just skip to the next part after. Calculations, and from what I know, the next mission is in several years. Alright. I know, I'm a botanist. I can figure something out. I've got some soil, some seeds, that doesn't seem too far-fetched. Where to get the fertilizer, though? Wow, who knew that my feces could be so useful? I could just take the fecal matter from my crewmates and use it as fertilizer for the potato plants. Now, where to grow it? Of course, the hab. I need some water, and there's obviously no water on Mars. I'm gonna have to liberate the hydrogen from the hydrazine, which is essentially creating the bomb. And one more move, I get blown up. Alright, we got the hydrazine working right here. Let's just hook it up to the oxygenator. Hopefully, this doesn't blow me up. Now, before I activate the thing... Please, no! Safety first. No! 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 Alright, and now we wait. Alright, and now we wait. Again. I'm glad it didn't explode. Welp, I nearly blew up the hab, and I figured out why. In the process of making water, I hadn't accounted for the small amount of oxygen I was breathing out during the process that overloaded the system. Thus, the thing exploded. I fixed it now and recalibrated it to account for the oxygen I exhale. I'm making water. Good old water. It's been a month since Mark Watney's death. So, how's your speech?
Well, being the director of NASA, it can be pretty nerve-wracking to say the least. How's life treating you, being the director of Mars operations?
Well, the Aries 4 mission has been planned pretty soon.
Do you really think that the Aries 4 can really happen because of the death of Mark Watney?
Teddy, can see this. Why? What happened? Mark Watney is alive. These photos prove it. The solar panels are clean, the rover's moved, and his body's nowhere to be found. He's alive. What?
Are you sure? Who knows, maybe the wind could have knocked over the solar panels.
Commander Lewis didn't move the rover's inner logs. Body's body should be here.
We are here at the NASA laboratory, ready to see the administrator of NASA make his formal announcement about Mark Watney's status. We are here with Daniel.
Yes, Sam, we are here at NASA headquarters to see what Teddy Sanders has to say about the announcement of Mark Watney's status.
As we all know, is alive. But we are here to help him. We're going to send him supplies that he needs at the moment. He's running low on food, and if we don't act fast, he will be dead.
Wait, no. NASA did it all wrong. this is true, then it won't work. I have to make it possible. If my calculations are correct, then performing a space assist with the Hermes around the Earth should get the crew to Mars. I better tell NASA.
Okay, yeah, alright. So, I finally got the potato farm working now. It's starting to grow and stuff. Say hi to Farmer Mark. Now, I gotta figure out how to communicate with NASA. I was thinking that I could probably go find that Pathfinder rover that we sent a couple years ago. Not even a couple years ago, like back in the 90s. But it's gonna need a lot of power, so I might as well modify rover 1 and take the battery from rover 2 and just salvage a bunch of solar panels so I can get that working and make a long trip. I should start working on that now.
I think it'd be a great idea to let the fellow crewmates of the Ares 3 mission know about the spontaneous survival work. I would happen to disagree, because I want to let the crew concentrate on getting back to their home planet. That would be a disgrace to Mark. What are we supposed to do now?
Relax. It will just take a lot of time.
Regardless, the plan is to send the probe for Ares 4 to Mars to send them the necessary supplies. This probe will be launched in a mere 6 months, which is practically impossible. We really need to start working.
How long is it going to take to find Pathfinder? Dang it. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Finally, about time. I think I should probably go suit up and go grab that little thing.
It's Soul 90, and I'm one step closer to communicating with NASA. I've been heading to the hab for about 7 days. I'm feeling very optimistic. In fact, I decided to pick up some rock samples on the way to the hab. Now it's the 11th day of my journey from Pathfinder to the hab, and soon I'll be reaching my destination.
Okay, to save time, here's the gist. After a few exchanges with NASA, we got a better system working. We started using ASCII symbols in order to send me program coding to modify the rover communications to talk with Pathfinder. Soon, I'll be able to text NASA.
Well, I've made a contact with NASA. Here's the footage.
We need to tell the crew that the Mark is alive. They need to know.
You already know, you and Teddy, that we can't jeopardize the mission. What the heck? What do you think the public is gonna think about this? All of our decisions are broadcast to the public. Okay. Alright, here comes our daily email dump. Hey, it's an email from Mitch. Hey, Commander, you're gonna wanna come and see this. What is it? It's an email from Mitch. Open it. This is probably some vital information. Everybody, gather around. Here's some messages from Mitch. Alright. Hermes crew, this is Mitch. Sorry to notify you of such short notice, but long story short, Mark Watney is alive. He survived the storm and he's constantly mentioning that it was not your guys' fault whenever you bring it up. Sorry about this, guys. Mitch. He's alive. And we left him. It is my responsibility.
It wasn't your fault. He explicitly said it wasn't.
His biometer device must have been damaged from the satellite. I had no choice but to abandon it. We thought he was dead. And the biometer stopped showing readings.
What are we going to do?
Alright, I mean, it's time for launch. Here goes nothing. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
Well, that's just great.
Is the probe all set? You need the time launch? Yes, but we can't use it to orbit Mercury and Venus. We must adjust our priorities. To what? We need to send the supplies to NASA. We can help them in a time of need. And in the near future, we can send a Chinese astronaut onto Mars. Let's see if America will like this.
Your plan to save Mark Watney won't work, but my plan will.
Well, what is it? And who are you?
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Rich Pernell, and I have an idea. We can perform a space assist around the Earth with Hermes, and if we do that, we will have enough velocity to send the Hermes to Mars. Of course, we will need proper timing and proper supplies.
That is a great idea. I'll keep that in mind. One question, however, are the calculations concise?
Yes, I have it on my supercomputer right here. But there is, of course, one problem.
Well, what is it?
Mark has to travel to the Ares 4 landing site and utilize a heavy delineated MAV to reach the Hermes.
Not bad after all, but we need to do something. It's addressed to me from my wife. Oh, there's a photo and it won't open. Okay. Johansson, I need you to see this.
A computer problem, I see. Hold on. It's not a picture, it's an encrypted file. It shows the Rich Pernell maneuver. What's that? Okay, Google. We can save Watney.
How?
We must orbit the Hermes around the Earth and return to Mars to meet him there. You know this will take time, another year or so. With this said, are you in?
Of course. And with the rest of the crew, alert the rest of the crew reroute. We must do so before NASA begins to notice. The Hermes is off course. Do you know anything of it? Do you? I don't know anything of it. Of course you do. Mitch, look at me right now. What happened to the Hermes? Sir, let's just say that Watney is coming home.
Up, you're on. Okay, so turns out Ares 3 is coming to save me. So what they're doing is that they're slingshotting the Hermes around the Earth and then just making it get all the way back to Mars. This is gonna be great. But the thing is that I need to modify the rovers in order to get all the way to the Ares 4, like landing place and stuff. So I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time working on that. And cool thing is, NASA taught me how to build this thing that can melt steel beams and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be using that. Let's get to it.
Battery's dead. Let me go and tell NASA that. Come on. The battery's dead. Wait. That can't mean. Dang it. No. The drill did not short out Pathfinder. Okay. So it turns out I used this thing for too long, over 2 hours, and then decided to kill Pathfinder. Now I can't talk with NASA anymore, but that's great. That's wonderful. I have to do this alone now. That's great. Fine.
It has been 60 souls now, and I have completed my rover modifications. Now it's time to make my way through Marth Valley. This 3,200-kilometer journey will be led with many sudden elevation changes. Now the 59 souls before I leave this cruddy place, this is my time.
Alright, so I'm just sort of chilling here with the rover and autopilot. You know, every day it's just starting to become a bit more and more. I've just been like sitting here for hours watching 70s TV shows, and yeah, it's really dumb. I stopped listening to all of Lewis's music because it's really dumb. It's all disco. It is actually all disco. It's hurting my ears, but anyway, I've just been sort of waiting here just to get to Scaparelli Crater. But something strange been happening. So every time I go out to recharge the batteries and like recharge the solar cells and stuff, it seems to be giving me less charge every day now and then. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but whatever. Let's see about how much I can get done here in the next few hours. Okay. So I figured out why the battery cells were not working as well. Turns out I was in the eye of a huge storm, like a massive one on Mars, and the reason why I wasn't getting enough energy because it wasn't any sunlight coming, so I had to figure out a way to get out of the storm. So what I did is I just sort of waited for a while, put the solar cells on the west and then east, and just see which one had more charge at the end of the day. I went west, and now I'm making my way back to Scaparelli Crater. It's probably going to take longer, but at least I'm not going to be in a giant storm that could have knocked me over and probably killed me before Ares 3 got here. But yeah, there's still sand all over me. Now time to just keep waiting and watching old 70s shows. That tongue though. Whoa. Okay, what's going on? Oh my god. Alright, so you're probably wondering what happened when I fell off my chair and the camera went dead. The rover flipped over. Yeah. So I discovered that Scaparelli Crater is called Crater for a reason. Because I fell into one. The rover flipped over, and I fell into a crater. Scaparelli Crater. And, but anyway, I'm in the Ares 4 hab, and now I've got fixed up everything, got the oxygenator running, everything I need to survive here for a bit so I can start making modifications to the MAV so I can, like, actually get to the Hermes. But anyway, I'm gonna go out and, start making modifications to the MAV, so, yeah. Get to that. Alright, let's run the simulations here, and they aren't working. Alright, so it turns out that you're gonna have to manually retrieve Mark from the MAV.
Okay.
Because the simulations are all weird. He's not gonna have enough speed for him to get there. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Launches in 3, 2, 1.
The MAV is moving too slowly. Now the launch arc has to be reduced. Put in the full gear.
Okay.
It's still off course.
Put the altitude thruster all the way in the same direction. Yeah, but that will waste too much fuel, make the MAV travel too fast. Why don't we apply this concept from the Hermes by breaching the airlocks with the bomb? That way, we can breach the inner doors while leaving the outer ones intact for the return trip. Right. Vogel, can you make a bomb really quickly?
Yes, Commander. Right
Go.
on.
Come on, right up back there.
Oh, I got the bomb.
Wait, dude, screw with the bomb right over here. Go take it to the blast door. Don't.
Okay, I'm over it.
Day 1 now. No more souls. Hello, my name is Mark Watney. I was stranded on Mars during the Ares 3 mission for nearly 3 years. Of course, there were bumps, but we got through it. We, as a NASA, JPL, and the Ares crew. Everyone. All just to save one guy on Mars. Might as well call me the Martian now.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2.
As president of NASA, I'd just like to formally announce.
Pardon the interruption, citizens, but this channel has been taken over by Hydra. Please, send all your children to the government. This channel has been this channel has been taken over by aliens.
No! 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 This channel has now been taken over by
John Cena!
Fire. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life.